Welcome to this video, zeigmata. Yeah, playing this guy quite often. I don't really remember. I have a good score, but I don't remember any particular games. Is he playing the London system? Do I remember that right? No, I don't. Okay, so I probably had some bogus against him. Maybe go for a Queen's Indian. Just try something else. Let's see, maybe
check.
Kind of mixing ideas here. Okay, let's just play in a very simple fashion for once. Some people recently played this against me with white. I mean, me being white, and I had absolutely nothing. So I'm going to try that. It wasn't super exciting for black, but it felt like super solid. Like a closed Catalan where the black bishop here is traded, which is quite nice actually to have this traded. It gives black some needed space. Often you get a good square on e7 for the queen. Sometimes in those positions you don't know where to put the queen, and here this is a good square. Okay, I didn't play queen c2. Okay, so how to play? Do I go b5 in this position or play for c5? c5 looks loose, but here's e4 in the making. b5, cb5, that looks kind of awkward. I'm not really sure about that. Tricky. c5 looked bad, but rook c8, e4 also. I don't know. If I go here, bear b5, what is he doing? He can play c5, then I go b4. Having this bishop at least a bit activated. Yeah. The problem might be that my pawn here, b4, and later a5 can become weak. After a4, for example, I will take, and then the a pawn might become weak. At least this is fairly solid. It's not a position to break down easily, I hope. But this is one of those moments where you're probably initiating a very quick loss. Like my position is sound, and then there's like bang, bang, resigns. Thank you. Okay, he goes e4. I wonder, how should I take here? Is there a difference, first of all? I don't know. Figuring that out takes probably too much time. Okay. Yeah, at least this is a good square. But white has its good squares as well. Knight e5. This kind of business. Yeah, quickly played. Not sure though. a5, there's also a4, and I don't like that. I'd rather take him. Really? Why do you want to trade my bishop here? Can I somehow keep the pawn? I know it's kind of greedy, but It let's try for that. Even Queen A5 is a move. I mean, yeah, it's a self pin, which is kind of problematic. I understand. I can take here first. Let's do that. Rook takes is not very enticing, and queen takes always gives me checking opportunities. Queen A5. Yeah, knight E5 is an idea to try to. But I can go to B5. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I can do that. It's kind of ambitious. Knight E5 for knight D3 maybe. Yeah, rook B8. I know, I'm going to try that. Trying to keep this pawn with pawn to A2. And the B4 knight is also covering C6. Maybe he can play knight C4, right? This is probably a kind of a perpetual. Oh no, knight D6 I can go to B8. So okay, that's not a problem. Good. Okay, maybe that one. Queen A5, he can go back. So to not draw, I have to step back here. Okay, taking that one probably. If he takes, I'm going to. I'm getting this activity, a little bit of activity then. Transferring also the A pawn to B4 if he takes. And if he's not taking, how is he getting the pawn back? Rook D8 maybe. Takes. Yeah, okay, why not? Takes, queen takes is possible. We'll end up with some kind of extra pawn endgame. Taking, and I can take B3 as well. Maybe. Not completely sure here. What's best? The good thing is that there is always E5. I mean, the D pawn is also a target. E5, right? Okay, takes B3, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Time warning.
Let's play this simple continuation. Oops, I didn't think that was possible. I thought takes D3, but he's just in time. He's just in time. Taking this rook E4. D3, rook A1. D2, rook D1. Yeah, it's an extra pawn, but it's not an easy win. Quite disappointing, really. That's checkmate. Was close to playing rook D5. Wow. Okay.
Check. check, check,
Always look for checkmates.
check, checkmate,
That was handy. Okay, I was a bit ahead on the clock anyway, so it wasn't a problem. Okay, let's review this a little bit. Somehow this went downhill for white out of a pretty normal position. Here white is definitely a bit better. Rook e1, this all looks totally normal. I mean e4 is not bad probably, but I'm not totally sure that you need to do it at this precise moment. Another good way to play is always going for this, or a3, let's say, and just initiate this transformation on the queen side, where the a pawn will always be some kind of liability. I mean, sometimes you can just be okay with e3 and just play against the pawn, and this is okay, yeah. But I'm not sure if you need to do it right away. It at least gives me some squares as well. Knight e5. Okay, I took. Yeah, and here it starts to get interesting. I think he should just take, but he didn't want to, and all of a sudden I get to get this kind of funny complications where I'm keeping this pawn for a moment. Computer wants to what? Yeah, you know, computer chess. Computer suggests rook a2. It's a move that is very difficult for a human to come to. Yeah, kind of putting this en prise, not takeable, of course, because of the pin. But his idea is to do this. Very nice. Yeah, it didn't do that. It's a slight edge, by the way, for white if he would have done that. And here I'm just keeping my material, and I'm better with a5. Now it switched to the d pawn. There are only various weaker inferior end games that can come up. Maybe I should take e3. I'm not sure here. This keeps an edge, but I couldn't really determine what's best. It's definitely always better for black, but white of course has drawing chances. The pawn down. I probably could have played more precisely earlier. Okay, well, thanks for watching.